Hello guys, welcome back. In this video tutorial, we will learn what is ChatGPT, how we can use the ChatGPT for our assistance as a developer. Also, we will check whether ChatGPT can replace our developer's job. We'll see what is the accuracy of the ChatGPT responses and so on. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the interface for the ChatGPT. So here we have the input on which we can ask our questions with the ChatGPT. So let's start from asking ChatGPT who you are. So we can say what is the Chat GPT, and it's trying to compile its answer. So it's saying that Chat GPT is a language model developed by the OpenAI, and it has been trained on the massive dataset of internet text, right? So you can say the text available on the internet by public, like the different type of books, the blogs, and even the GitHub codes, right? So it is trained on that text and it generates the human-like text as a response. And it can be used for various language-based tasks such as the language translation, the text summarization, text completion, and many more based on the prompts we ask from the ChatGPT, right? So basically you can consider the ChatGPT as a chatbot with which you will be chatting using your questions, and ChatGPT will be answering your question based on that text on which it has been trained, right? There is possibility that ChatGPT would have been trained, back in 2 years, and if you ask something which is based on the current date, it may not answer that. So let's ask ChatGPT how accurate you are, right? So it says that I am highly accurate language model, but the accuracy and my responses depends upon the complexity and the quality of the prompt, right? What we are asking. It says that I'm able to understand and respond a wide range of questions and prompts. And also it says I'm a machine learning model and may make mistakes or have limitations based on certain areas of knowledge, right? So we can say on which data you are trained, in which year. So let's see what it responds. I was trained on massive dataset of internet text, which include diverse range of web pages, articles, and books, right? Which I said earlier. The dataset was created in 2020. That means it mostly contains the dataset which you can say it's 2023 right now. So back in almost 3 years. And it again says that this allows me to have knowledge of events and information that were present online before my knowledge of cutoff date, which is 2021. That means it can mostly answer the questions which were there till 2021, right? So if we ask something after that, it has been continuously trained on that, but the massive data on which it was trained was till 2020 and that 2021, right? So let's continue, and we ask a question which is very common nowadays, that ChatGPT will replace the developers and will steal their jobs, etc. So let's ask from ChatGPT, will you be able to replace the developers, right? So let's see what the answer. My answer is no. So let's see what ChatGPT says. It's still thinking. Oh, very comprehensive answer. So it says, as a language model, I'm able to assist developers. That is what I was thinking, that we can use ChatGPT for our assistance, for getting help, for getting the clues about something, right? With a wide range of tasks such as writing code, generating documentation, even troubleshooting, etc. However, I am not able to replace developers entirely. There are many tasks that require human creativity, right? The problem solving skills and decision making abilities that ChatGPT does not have, right? Additionally, there are ethical and legal issues that need to be addressed before a model like mine can replace human workers, right? So ChatGPT is best to assist the human developers rather than replace them. Very good answers. Thank you, ChatGPT. So now let's ask some questions on which ChatGPT can assist us. Like we can say, how to integrate Andy in React project, right? Because this is a very common question, and most of the tutorials are, you can say, the blogs have information on that. So it may give us the steps to integrate the Andy design in the React project. So it says these are the steps. Install the Andy library using the npm install Andy in the project root directory. Then import the component that we need. right? Like if you use the button component, we need to import that like this way. And if you are new to ant design, I have a separate video on how to integrate the ant design in React.js project. I will add its links below so you can take a look. So this is pretty much the steps the ChatGPT is writing: installing the nd, then importing the components we need, then we can just add the component like this way. The button, give some props to it and the text of the button, right? And it says that import the css styles of nd, adding a line of code in your main index this way. So actually in 2023 this has been deprecated, it's not needed. So as I said earlier that even ChatGPT responded us that it has been trained on the data which was present in 2020 and 2021. So it was required at that time, but now in 2023 this line is not required. So here you see, of course ChatGPT can assist us, but it cannot be accurate, or you can say up to date till today, right? And then it says how it has been styled using less and the styles, but now they're using the css and js styling, and this is the you can say the higher level overview given by ChatGPT. But it is very good, it's very good, right? At least for a new user, if they ask how to integrate the ant design, they give us what are the steps, right? And these are very, you can say, the human readable. So let's continue and ask one more question to ChatGPT. We can say how to disable a nd button. So let's see what it says. At least it will give us some answers that what props to use to disable the ant design buttons. So let's see. Okay, so it has provided us the code. It says that you can disable the nd button using the property disable. That's correct. And prompt to set it to true. And here you go, the button disable true, so it will disable it. And you can use the dynamic condition by using the state variable or the props. Like it has created the state and says is disabled, and you can say disabled is equal to is disabled. So based on your state, it will get disabled or the enabled. And then on click it says set disable and toggling it, so it will disable the button when is disabled is true and enable it when it's false. I'm not sure how we can enable it again, because the button will be already disabled and we cannot click on it, right? But at least you got a clue from here that there is a disabled prop. We can manipulate that by setting it true and false to disable the button, right? So as a developer, let's get some ideas from the ChatGPT. We can say give some business ideas as a developer, right? So let's see what it gives us. So it says that there are many potential business ideas for the developers, and you can create the mobile apps, create some website development, e-commerce platforms. You can go for the software consultant, go for the cloud solutions or the software as a service business solutions, right? And go for the AI, ML, cybersecurity, and the VR or the AR solutions, right? And also there was some news that ChatGPT can write the whole website or the code. So if I ask that write a full, you can say, the admin dashboard code and in React.js using ant design, let's see what it says. Sorry, the spelling of dashboard is not correct. Let's see what it does. Okay, it says I'm sorry, but it would not be possible for me to write a full admin dashboard code using ant design React.js app. It got it. I'm saying the dashboard, right? That's correct. The admin dashboard is a complex application that requires several components, the data management and integration with the backend services, right? It will require a significant amount of code and development time to build the admin dashboard from scratch. But I guess here it has given us some general guidance and examples how we can develop that. So it says that start from installing the ant design, create some layout using the slider, add some menu, add some the card, table, and the model, button, notifications, etc. Again add the css, which is not needed now. And then it says create separate components for each page in your dashboard, and React Router to handle the navigation between pages, and then the use factor for different state management, right? So it has given us the high level overview what it could be, but it was not able to write the code. But of course we can further ask what is the cider, what is the menu, what is the card, how we can use it. It may give us some answers on that. So let's ask about the table. So we can say how to use and design table. So it says that, and then table component is a powerful tool displaying the manipulating the tabular data. And what we need to do is we need to first import the table component from end design, and then define the columns providing the title and the data index, and then add some data source for each of these, and then add the columns and data source to it, right? Okay, very good answer, not bad, right? So let's continue and ask some more questions. Like we can say how to change the background color of, you can say, calendar cell. So here see, even I have not said that it's end design calendar cell, but because it knows the context, we were talking about the end design, so it has answered according to that. That is very good. And here it said that you can change the background color using the date cell render, but I don't think so, because date cell render is used to for the text only. But we said that we need to change the background color of the calendar cell. So let's see what it has done. It has created the date cell render and added the some background color, and yeah, date cell render. Date cell render is used for the text only. So let's ask from the Chat GPT that date cell render is used for only for text. Why you use that? We can say date cell render is used for text only. How to change the background color of whole cell. So here ChatGPT said that you are correct, the date cell render is used for the customizing the content of the date, and it has provided another way. So here you see that ChatGPT has given us the clue that there are some cell render prop that we can use. So instead of this date cell render, actually it is a date full cell render prop that we can use to change the background color, right? But it has given us some clues, right? So even we can ask some general questions to the Chat GPT, like we can say how many countries are there in the world. There are 195 recognized states in the world, divided into 3 categories. 193 members are from the United Unions, right? So it has given us some more information about the countries, how they are divided and things like that, right? Even we can ask about some users. Maybe we can say, do you know about CodeWithAamir? Let's see what it says. I'm not aware of any specific person or the organization called CodeWithAamir. There are many individuals or the groups. CodeWithAamir, it's possible that it's a website or a YouTube channel, at least related to the software development or the programming tutorial. Maybe if I say it is on the HTTPS and it is on the youtube.com/CodeWithAamir. Let's see what it says. So it says CodeWithAamir is a YouTube channel, provides programming tutorial courses on different topics such as React, Node, Firebase, MongoDB and more. The channel is run by Amir Lakhani. This is not right. My full name is not Amir Lakhani. At least the first name is correct. As a software developer and instructor, they provide the channel variety, and say that the channel is up to date and it had thousands of subscribers and viewers on its videos. Wow, thousands of subscribers. Please help in increasing the subscribers count to millions. Alright, I believe you got the idea how we can use the Chat GPT for our development assistance. In near future, Chat GPT is not replacing the developers. Continue your passion. If you think this video was helpful, please hit like, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.